Hey guys, Mad Theories here. Whoa! Oh my god, that freaking arrow. Oh god, it was good. Oh man, this season was freaking good. Like, yeah! Now, going from the beginning to the mid-season into like now. Now, okay, yeah, we had like Caden James, and part of us thought that maybe Caden James would have been like the grand, boss of all boss, and the main villain of the season. But since we had gotten like Ricardo Diaz, and since he is mentioned in the comic books and mentioned in DC and stuff, so I was like, okay, we had him, and I like how he staged out everything, and he basically killed Caden James' son. He planted it and made it think that it was Green Arrow, and made it that, well, he technically killed your son until you found out in the jail cell where he put a knife in his, I guess, spine or whatever, and was like, yeah, I the one who killed your son. And villains like you always do it stupidly. Y'all want to destroy the city. Like, why would you want to destroy something and you can take it over? So that's when the ruling of the dragon came along. But it was interesting because it's like they brought so much intensity to this season. It wasn't even like how previous seasons before, like I guess 4 and 5 ish. I guess, yeah, 4 and 5 ish. It was a little like a little boring, But this was like, because he came with this intensity, this raw, very raw, like to his character, where he's like, I don't care about nobody. I'm killing everybody. And then I'm like, the fact that he was in Bloodhaven when they did his little when they was talking about like his backstory and stuff like that, and I was I don't know, you kind of in Bloodhaven, so where's Nightwing? Just saying. But yeah, had him over in Bloodhaven, killed a couple of peoples and burnt the man on the roof. So I was like, okay, that was dark. That was, whoo, that sucker was dark, and I'm like, okay, all right. But I like how he wasn't like, how a typical villain, how they always have in a show, where it's like, okay, he gets killed off and it's like somebody new, which I like. That the fact is that since he will be around for probably like next season, because he mentioned something about he was friends, I can't really remember the name, but at this moment I'm just gonna call them the Bond brothers, where he said something about they was like, they said that they was, those Bond brothers was more darker than the League of Assassins, and that the League of Assassins wouldn't even go near him. So I'm like, okay, how dark is the Bond brothers? Like, what are they? Because I think he said there's 3 of them. So I'm like, okay, I'm quite interested to see how that's gonna be. And I just I didn't like how, well, it was, this season was very emotional. It was very emotional. Well, this ending was very emotional. Um, Oliver going to jail and stuff, and this freaking chick sitting there like, well, at the end of the day, you can't. We have an arrangement. I'm like, but Quentin is died. But Quentin is died. Like, Quentin is deaf. Like, what's up with that? Oh, this still don't change our agreement. And I'm like, nah, you messed up for that. So I'm like, okay, had him even admit on stage, like, yeah, I'm the Green Arrow, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, you messed up for that. You could have made, like, some sort of charge and said, well, there was something shady that he did, or something wrong. You just flat out just said, oh, he is the Green Arrow. I'm like, not even caring about, well, he has a son, and what if somebody come after little William? Nope. It was like, you ain't gonna break our agreement. I said, yo, she messed up for that. Even though the deal was that everybody gets immunity, and he takes the big one. So I'm like, nah, you messed up for that, man. You messed up for that. But he was like Oliver throughout the entire season, throughout the entire episode. Basically, he was like making amends on some past mistakes that he did when he was you can kind of say like the leader of Team Arrow and stuff. So he was apologizing to Dick. He was apologizing to Dinah. He apologized to Wild Dog. He apologized to them and stuff. Renee, he apologized to him and stuff. So I was like, because basically he was just saying like, I'm gonna be in jail for a while, so y'all gonna have to watch the city, because Ricardo Diaz is still running around, thanks to freaking Laurel blasting him off the rooftop. But it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. But I'm just like, damn, freaking Quentin died. I was like, damn, my boy. I mean, it was nice to see Sarah, especially to see Sarah come back, say her little thing and stuff, and then it was nice. It was kind of nice and stuff how everything's going about. But for next season though, it's gonna be freaking crazy because then we're gonna see these Bond brothers. They're gonna be probably even more crazy. Obviously, Oliver's gonna break out of that high maximum security jail. I think it's called SAB, or I think it's called SAB and stuff. So I'm like, I am quite interested to see what all that they're gonna do. Um, what's gonna happen like next season? I hope they still keep up this dark, very dark, intense that we had this season. That was very raw because the problem I well actually with this season it was fine. Now it's not gonna top the whole exploding island thing because freaking Adrian Chase, he had that sucker. That was crazy. He had the freaking exploding like the island and stuff. Because now I know a lot of people out there would speculate and say, well, did um did Ricardo Diaz actually break Oliver Queen? And the answer with that would be no. It's the fact is that Adrian Chase in last season completely broken Oliver, where he had no choice but to call Ayatollah of Rock and Rolly to show up and try to like take him out. But the problem with that is it failed, and Adrian was like he never really wanted to kill Oliver. He just wanted to torture him and show him all types of different types of pains and stuff. He never really wanted to kill him. He just wanted to torture him, and he did a damn good job of doing it because he broke him. And then for Ricardo Diaz, it's just that he took over his city. He was like 4 steps ahead of him, obviously, and that was pretty much it. Not saying he was a basic dude because he was very manipulative and very strategic on what he was doing and stuff. So I was like, I really did enjoy that. And plus, he was dark. Like he freaking stuck a knife in one of the quadrant's throat and stuff. Because when at the time when Ayatollah was like, yeah, she's the snitch, until he found out that he was the snitch. But all kind of worked out. All kind of worked out in this season, and it was like I enjoyed it. Like I wouldn't say it was it was man. I pretty much really enjoyed this season. I enjoyed it. I don't think it was bad or anything. This season was actually pretty good, pretty dark. Um I was wondering when Rags was coming back, but I don't know what's going on with that. Cause I thought Rags would have showed up and gave Oliver maybe that support. Cause I'm like, yo, where is Rags? Like last time we seen him, he was getting his bandages fixed up. That was it. Like my boy, where you at? So I don't know what they're gonna do with that. I think they just probably like left him on a dead zone somewhere, But we are gonna probably see Laurel turn over a new leaf. That's bound to happen. So, yeah, that's also gonna be bound to happen. She will probably be the Black Canary. So yeah, that's basically that's gonna probably happen. But this is gonna shorten up for my little review. So I give this season, what is it, season 6? Yeah, I give season 6 a 5. It gets a 5 because it was good. It was real good. It gets a 5. So if you like what you heard, what you like, please subscribe, share, do all that wonderful stuff, and I catch you later.